What is up? Internet. We live. We playing Magic. We chilling. Ooh, why did I do that? No. Okay, based. The goal is to be quick. But I kind of fucked up by mulligan. Like and subscribe. Yes, everyone, like and subscribe. I must remind people. Oh, and don't forget to share the video. I'm trying to think of like when that became popular on YouTube. Ooh, this is my favorite card. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. And it's weird, there's like a subset of amount of people that hate when they're reminded to. And then there's a amount of people that love it. I don't know. What's up, Ravish? Welcome. Facebook's mine. You done gooning? I remember back when you could DM. Yeah, that was like the YouTube Plus, I think, era, right? Ooh, not gonna matter. Oh wait, no, we can attack. Doesn't matter. I don't think anyone loves it, but it is effective. Yeah, I think it probably is effective because your goal is to find a new audience. That new audience might. I've been experimenting with cards, like end cards. Did you see the meme? No, I didn't see the meme. I'll check it. I don't have notifications on, by the way. Like, so when I miss shit, I miss shit. Like, the athletic one? No, I never saw it. I think cards are pretty effective because then it suggests new content. It has worked on me. Where I've gotten like, oh, I might like this video. And it is kind of funny too because I think I don't think anyone realistically maybe in the last 10 years people thought that like YouTube would be like an actual like career path. Like to the scale it is. Like I do think, I mean my personal opinion is I do think some creators this cuck. I think they fundamentally overreach their expenses. You were busy in gooning, right? Yeah, of course. I think they overreach in their expense Like they take on like these editors, and they get it. Like 2008 is when you could DM. Might have been later, but I'm not sure. Yeah, I do remember it very vaguely. And then I remember this video of this girl that was very popular on YouTube at the time called, where she made a song called "Fuck YouTube Plus," which is kind of funny. I mean, I'm glad other platforms are popping up, but and they're like, there's competition like happening, because I don't think YouTube should be the dominant one. I don't think any, like, I don't know. I have my opinions. I think YouTube is fine and it exists. It's just there's not really. It was such a good product, and it made it very difficult for other people to jump in the space, though. Like when I have a YouTube account, Rumble Fuck the World. Yeah, I think Rumble's okay. It's just a little. This is nothing personal. It's just a little too political for me to actually go on there and consume content. I understand that's what's pushed on the front page, and it's whatever. It's fine. It's their business model. But that's primarily where I don't like Nostr, is because Nostr is too Bitcoin heavy. I mean, YouTube's no different, but I also have curated my feed to be not as annoying. I created a channel in 2019 when PUBG was on peak. I used to upload gameplay, and I got 1,000 subs, but I don't know how the account got terminated. Maybe because I used also upload. Oh, for the win. Oh yeah, I forgot. YouTube no like fuck. Maybe because I used the upload and how to modify you. Probably. YouTube's rules are shit, and I think that needs to be stated. They're not fair. This is like relatively known. Ooh, 2. Jover. Not sure, around 1,200. Yeah, I've seen it. I've seen channels to get terminated before. It sucks too. There's nothing you can do about it. And there's even there's even channels that, oh my god, this fucking cuck. Like one of my videos got age restricted. I wasn't getting anyone hopping on. I don't know if it was like, you know, I don't care that much, but no one was hopping on. Wasn't getting any views. I actually couldn't because I use Restream. I couldn't allow myself to stream to Twitch, and I was like, oh, it's an error. And I've gotten the error before, but then I figured out it's because I got the word fuck in the title. They don't like it. Which I think that's insane, by the way. It's just a word. I don't know. My view on swear words is relatively... Man, I'm getting nothing. Fuck. How do you do too much about India, like Pujami? How do you too much like Punjab? You're a damn racist. That's a stretch. If you knew, I guess it would be funnier. The context of your comment would be funnier. But I remember like there was a creator I followed in his YouTube channel that was around for a very, 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 very long time. He didn't do anything wrong. He didn't do anything against COS. They just randomly deleted his channel by accident or something or whatever. His channel got deleted. He was like 150K. And I think it was something to do with either quote unquote hacking. How do you know too much about... I don't even know what that word means, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you. Oh, Punjab, India? Like the country? I don't know, because I'm on the internet. No. India? Because I'm on the internet? I mean, oh man, this guy's a real cuck. About to lose this one. But I remember, his channel got deleted and there's nothing you can do about it. Oh, my other channel All hacking cons. I got a community strike, not copyright. Oh yeah, community strike. I think isn't that the one where if you get like what 2 or 3, they'll fuck your channel. They'll close it. All hacking cons. And the thing is, YouTube's acting like if this information is made in video format that it's such a dumb it's honestly truly a dumb argument and thought process, because they act like you cannot get this information anywhere else. Yeah, it's like 3. They act like you cannot get this information anywhere else. They act like books haven't been made about this. They act like you can't use their own search engine to find it. So if you make a video about it, you're bad. And I get it. It's their platform. It's their company. Whatever. I just think it's retarded. Like, genuinely, deep down, I'm like, who? Like, so one of my favorite channels was NoBite. NoBite is ran by Cody something. It was literally the first. I think 2019 rules were different. They're terminated without 3 copyright strikes. I don't think terminate you. It's community it's what he said. It's community strikes. Network Chuck can do it all day. Yeah. Oh, it's because he's got 1 million subs and he makes friendly content. It is retarded that Network Chuck can do it, but if somebody else does it, they get suppressed or whatever reason. Yes, there is no what do you call it? There is no what's the word I'm looking for? There's no fairness. The channel All Hacking Cons, I got up to like, I don't know, 32,000. That channel got up to 30,000 videos, right? Copyright strikes self-delete after 90 days. Yeah. Copyright strikes, I've only gotten one actual one, and that was because I was looking at memes, which it honestly was kind of bullshit, but whatever. I'll let it roll. But yeah, it is retarded that like big channel, like I'm gonna show you this for educational purposes. Community strikes are death strikes, basically. Yeah. Leafy is here, I think, is the one who I didn't really care for his content, but he got that's the one I like know most about. H3 talked about this. They got a community strike for something like a long time ago, and this is when I was watching his content cop era, like when iDubbbz was a lot more funny. And I was like, oh, what's a community strike? Who's striking against this? Like, I didn't understand all right, I lost this one. Fuck. And it's kind of interesting. Yeah, my copyright strike was kind of retarded though. I removed it because the piano guys is probably fucking a bunch of incels, and they're like worried that I was stealing their content when their content was in a meme. It wasn't even like me directly taking it, and I was reacting to it. Like, does that now consider like all these reaction channels that are on YouTube that are actually leeching, like actual leeches? They're like, nah, you're good. Me, just haha, laugh meme. No, it is you who must suffer. What about millionaires? Yeah, seriously, the funniest thing ever. What about multimillionaires? 8 inches in thick. That guy came back. Like, he got arrested, apparently. Went to jail. I had like 15 copyright strikes from DEF CON. That's crazy. I was just listening to something about DEF CON, actually. I just listened to like a long podcast about it. Darknet Diaries. It was kind of awesome. I was gonna go, but I saw the price tag again. No, thank you. I can't justify $500 for anything almost. I'm like a huge Lord of the Rings fan, and I couldn't even fucking justify if they were like, you get to meet. No, actually, I take it back. If I could have met Gandalf, I would have paid $500 for that. What am I saying? That'd be awesome. But DEF CON is I hear, I don't know how you pull that word. What about multimillionaires? What about it honestly looked fake. Like it was a stage, but he talks about it. He said he was None of it was true, by the way. He didn't lose his wife, his daughter to suicide. None of it's fucking real. It was all made up, and he got famous from it. I was mirroring Infocon. Oh, like you were mirroring it and just putting it on your... So on my PeerTube channel, I don't run it anymore because it became very labor intensive. YouTube maxes out like 100 videos per day that can upload. Yeah, which is a very strange number to pick. But, you know, do you, YouTube? I was mirroring a ton of channels that I thought were going to be, how do I say, they were going to be censored or taken down, or I had a fear that they were going to be censored and taken down. So as a free storage option and a mirror, I did not monetize my PeerTube channel, which there is an option to do it. I mirrored it just solely for the digital preservation. I'm a huge archiver and digital data hoarder. I mean, it kind of sucks because I got banned from the, I think I've said this before, like, I got banned from the data hoarder subreddit because I called someone retarded. Because they did have a pretty retarded take. And they just I needed them to know that they were retarded. I wanted them to figure it out. And it sucks because I really like that subreddit. And I think I even emailed the, what do you call it? The admin, and they're like, no. You're forever banned. I'm like, all right, whatever. So I just had to, I couldn't just make, what do you call it? A second account. I think someone made a meme like that too. They're like, my second account after, it was like in incognito mode, like Penguin or something. They're like, my second account after getting banned on a subreddit, which is kind of funny. And I got kicked from Arctic's Telegram group because I roasted a fat fuck. No, I think you just want to fuck fat people. Hello, Sam Bent. I think it's funny when I got kicked. Not gonna lie. Because to me, it's the internet. You know what I mean? Ooh, I'm gonna ruin this guy's day. And I guess like but that goes back to like my issues with like these centralized services and industries. No. Yeah, okay. It's okay, you're projecting, brother. I personally like, again, but this is why I don't like Nosters, because it's a bunch of Bitcoin maxis and it does suck and it is lame because I hate Bitcoin maxis. I'm a Monero maximalist though, so it's hard for me to, I can understand the hate for Monero though, but I think Monero literally solves everything that Bitcoin was supposed to solve. Bitcoin is fundamentally just a cheap way for these companies to launder their money and pump their bags. Like, I've never truly met too many Bitcoin enthusiasts that care about the technology, that care about layer 2, that actually care about the Lightning Network, which is the more preferred method because of the cheap transaction fees and the slightly better anonymity. Monero is king. Yeah. I mean, look at the technologies that are... Dude, so there's Havano, man, after this match, I need to do that. I need to show this. And this may be slightly... this is somewhat adjacent to the topic, I guess, and why I'm okay with the Silk Road. I think, personally, and I argue with this on a lot of people, that all drugs should be legal. And I think the Silk Road, and as long as it's ran ethically, is one of the best harm reduction routes to problems with addiction, problems with drug use in general. Yeah, seriously, FC MP++ is and yeah, there's Havano, is made it. Somebody made it their goal to make an Android app version of it. It is very cool. I don't fully trust it, but I have looked into it. But I think that the decentralization of currency, oh, awesome, they quit, is a good thing. All drugs should be legal, including my lovely bromazlam. Sure. I mean, it's a hard pill for a lot of people to swallow that humans want to do drugs. They're always going to want to do drugs. That's never going to change. Gen 2 mentioned, guys. But there is a Android Havana. I'm think I'm spelling it wrong. Havana Mobile. No. I'm gonna have to Android. I think Havana. I think I'm saying the word wrong. I'm not gonna lie. So they have made an Android version. It is very cool. Gen 2 mentions true. And if for people that are watching that don't know what Havana is, this is the replacement for something called Local Monero. Any opinion on companies like System 76 and Nova Custom? I would do Nova Custom. They actually incorporate Coreboot properly. And they also incorporate something called heads plus tails. Heads plus Coreboot. So I'm like 99%. It's have no. Okay, thank you. Have no. I don't know, man. I'm retarded. But you're right. It's probably that. So I'm gonna explain something real quick. Something called dash arrow. But we have to understand security to at a slight level. So PriveSec dev is a good option. I think 760 is fine, but people have criticized that they do not incorporate. Might be slightly outdated. They don't incorporate Coreboot correctly, like in a secure manner, and it also doesn't have heads as a option. Self realization at peak, of course. So resources about Tommy is a relatively very educated person. I've read a lot of his stuff. I think he gives very good detailed information. If you like to, Coreboot is needed for all desktop, laptop. Sure, I agree. I think open source firmware is needed. I think it's a good thing. Where is his blog? Wandering computer. So his general understanding, his general point is that Linux is not secure, and he is correct. Linux in itself, at face value, is not secure. It's got a lot of glaring security issues out the gate. It is not as good as Windows. It doesn't have proper sandboxing, and this is the same thing with Mac. And this isn't a hate towards Linux, because I like free and open source software in its nature, but that doesn't mean that you cannot criticize it. So he does a point about the Linux insecurities, and then also I think something about laptops, and I can never find it. I can never find the laptop thing. I think cubes, proxies, Mac OS, Linux, knowledge base. I think it's under this. Setting up. Or press cat. Oh, there's a search. Maybe it's not here. I don't think it's on this site. He has like another site where he talks about like enterprise laptop security. So this is what Heads is. So when a lot of laptops like don't have Heads core boot. They don't have a TPM, like trusted platform module, and they don't have really good designs to make sure that the software that's on your system is what it's supposed to be and it's secured. So core boot's great by itself, but there is something called -0. This is Heads is a better secure boot. No? Yes, correct. So core boot component of -0. -0 is really awesome. Core boot is a free open source project to obtain proprietary firmware. Technically, under the GNU's under GNU, like under the GNU Foundation, this is not considered open source because there are proprietary blobs. This is why CubesOS isn't considered open source, because it contains proprietary blobs. It's not GNU approved. So for all you GNU fans, it's Jover for y'all. So Nova Customs ships this. They explain it. Why Heads firmware offers better boot integrity. It's pretty much boot integrity verification. That is part of it. It is so its integrity is more secure. Open source firmware leads to Heads is a better secure. I would want to see if Think Penguin's core boot desktop is implemented correctly. I don't know what Think Penguins is. Because you can, just because you add something doesn't mean that it's incorporated correctly. You can incorrectly incorporate it. Just like you can incorrectly do a VPN, you can incorrectly do a VPN kill switch, you can incorrectly do a lot of things. You can incorporate it, it doesn't mean that it's correct. So a good example of that is Apple for a very long time was allowing users to run a VPN through their services, but it was still leaking DNS queries because it was not incorporated correctly. Pretty sure. So -0 is pretty cool. There is something called Trench Boot. Pretty much, Trench Boot is a framework that allows individuals and projects to build secure engines to perform launch integrity actions of their system. The framework builds upon boot integrity technologies, bits, and then establishes one or more root of trust from which degree confidence of the integrity environments were not subverse or derived. Very cool, very based. This is something else like that would be nice to get more incorporated into more systems. It is still, I think, like distant future kind of shit. Heads puts users back in control. It offers additional boot verification. Unlike other payloads, Heads firmwares uses a hash code from the TPM chip that is verified as followed. Heads firmware requires the usage of a USB security device to verify the main SPI BIOS firmware. So having these extra layers may seem like it's an extreme scenario, but if you guys are not aware of Superfish, I wish Klept 86 was, or why Klept 86 was here. He'd be like, base, true. So Superfish was an advertising company, developed various advertising supported software products based on virtual search engines. The company was based in pretty much California. Essentially what happened was they had a Lenovo security incident. Users expressed concerns about SSL scans of SSL encrypted web traffic by Superfish visual search software pre-installed on the Lenovo machines since at least early December 2024, and became a major public issue, however, in February 2015. The installation included a universal self-signed digital certificate issued by the Certificate Authority. The Certificate Authority allows a man-in-the-middle attack to introduce ads even on encrypted pages. The digital certificate had the same private key across laptops. This allowed third-party eavesdropping to intercept or modified HTTPS communications without triggering the browser warnings. So you could essentially be running this, and you would be unbeknownst to you as the user that they could be installing ads, they could be eavesdropping. Then essentially, they pretty much compared this incident to the Sony DM rootkit scandal. It says Lenovo actions installing Superfish is one of the most irresponsible mistakes of the company's ever made. In 2015, Heinz Security published pretty much article revealing this. This is like, the thing is, like, you went out and bought this, and you just went about your day, and it could be eavesdropping up you at the root level. That means there is not only no a warning of it. There's no way to verify it. This is somewhat similar to the C compiler from one of the creators of the C compiler, that he could put a backdoor into it, and you would never know. It's pretty much undetectable. So stuff like this, why the TPM, the trusted platform module chip, is a critical part of Head's boot verification. Why openness about firmware is important. They also embrace. I love white people. True. The tasteful thickness. Such a weird name, but do you, man. But this is like somewhat of a problem. Is we don't have a lot of we don't have a lot of options when it comes to Linux laptops that run good, actual private secure software. Like Graphene OS is our best option in the Android market, but there's really no other good market. It's from American Psycho, the business card. Oh, that's what it really said. I've never actually, controversially, never seen American Psycho full way. Never seen it full way through. Doesn't sound interesting to me, to be completely honest. It doesn't seem like a good, like, you could say it's good cinema, good writing and all that, good acting, whatever. It just does not pique my interest. But that's a lot of movies, so I'm like the worst person to ask about movies. I didn't see Logan until last year. And that was like kind of not by choice. It was like kind of on. And I was like, I don't get it. Does your name reference overcooked beef? LDCO. The tasteful thickness, MB. Overcooked beef. I was just thinking of that one song, that The Thick of It. I was just thinking of The Thick of It, not gonna lie. But you can do Windows, Linux, or both. I tell a lot of people that our laptops are built to last. We not only offer a 3-year premium warranty, but also provide 5-year worth of firmware update support. That's awesome. And the guarantee stability for now and the years to come. Furthermore, we guarantee the availability of spare parts up to 7 years. What is the subject of Steam other than loving white people? Oh, stream. No subject. Just average Magic the Gathering. I mean, I don't know if I love white people. I don't love white people or hate white people. I mean, white people just exist. But I'm not one of those weirdos that are like, I don't see color, because that's dumb. That's also equally as dumb. We love white people, folks. Maybe you should get your keyboard fixed first, buddy. It seems like you're missing a couple space bars. I think it's actually appropriate not to be contrarian. I hate white people. Now it's appropriate to just hate on everything. Okay. Magic the Gathering. My favorite card. Impactron. This guy looks like he would fuck some shit up. It's how Jesse Lee Pearson speaks. Oh. I mean, if you watch Jesse Lee Pearson, then that's all I needed to know. That guy is pretty retarded, though. No cap. You should play Dave the Durbust in Magic the Gathering. He's good. I'm not aware. I think I know who you're talking. Dave the Distributus. He's pretty good. He's probably is. I suck, dude. I'm not even good. I'm barely good. I'm not even like relatively good. So I would probably get annihilated. It's funny how everyone onliner dislikes white people. I mean, it's popular to be contrarian. It's not crazy. It's not a crazy take. Do you love the white people? He reminds me of a real life Uncle Ruckus, like genuinely. Not even capping. I love the Boondocks too. What the Boondocks is like one of the is peak comedy. What's this one? Oh yeah. 4, 5. Need one more land. He's local in the. Yeah, you don't have to tell me that Jordan Lee Peterson's crazy. I've seen the memes. Ooh, this guy's cheeks are about to get clapped. It's Jover. 3, 4. Oh. Cheek clapper. Yeah. Do you think it's weird that every commercial has a black guy? Not really. That's like asking, do you think it's weird that that your foreskin was taken from you at birth without your consent? I want you to think about that one when you go home. Hey, I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation. No. Oopsies. Fuck. I'm gonna smoke some quick doinks and drink some water. I suggest you guys do some jumping jacks real quick. Don't want to get fat. you know, and become out of shape, and pain and hurt. You know, get your stretches in. Don't want to hurt your legs. So do some, you know, do some squats, do some runs. You know, bend your knees or whatever. Drink some water. I'll be back in a minute. Wubba dubba dubba do. Yeah, yeah. So do some jumping jacks, guys. I just walk back real quick for a second. But definitely, I'll be back in a minute. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and join the Discord channel, the Matrix channel, the what's the other channel that I'm on? I'm on XMPP. I don't think I'm on IRC, which is kind of funny. I do love IRC, unironically. I think it's an interesting concept, and it's still somewhat very popular. There we go. Oh, hell no. All right. get this man out. Player can't gain his life. Magic's truly a great time too. Nice chill, no anger, no cowboy, no walking. I just had to smoke mad doinks in order to get. This guy's got the spooky deck. Servant of the Stinger. Okay. Let's just get rid of it. That was dumb. That did nothing. Oh, based. It's over for him. It is over. It's over for him. Oh yeah, we gotta do this one. Unless he can figure something out. It's GG's for him. Damn. AW. Mm-mm-mm. Whoa. Oh, I think that's a good idea. All right. Damn, I lost that one. All right, big sleep, guys. Big doinks, big game, big sleep. I would like to thank everyone for watching. I'll see you all in the next one.